One Indian has died in the attack on Kuwait Airport. The Indian embassy has confirmed. In a statement, the embassy expressed its deepest condolences at the tragic demise of an Indian national due to an attack on the airport in Kuwait. They said the embassy is in touch with the bereaved family and is closely coordinating with the Kuwaiti authorities to render all possible support and assistance to the bereaved family as well as those injured in the incident. The Indian embassy also reiterated that since the beginning of the West Asia conflict, it has strongly urged that civilian population and civilian infrastructure, must not be targeted. Moreover, they stated that Indian missions and posts across the region are on alert and continue to proactively support the community. Megha Sharma, our senior executive editor, is joining me on the broadcast. Megha, what more can you tell us on this incident?
Well, it is an unfortunate news that has come to fore. There's one Indian who has died in this attack that was perpetrated by Iran by a missile and drone strike on the Kuwaiti Airport and some other infrastructure. We're also getting to know that there are 63 other people who have been injured. Now, whether there were Indians who have been injured remains to be seen. There is no disclosure on that particular piece of information. There has been, in fact, a statement that has been made by the Indian embassy in Kuwait, where it has said, it has confirmed that there is one Indian who has died in this attack. It is also mentioned that the embassy is in touch with the injured who have been struck, who have gotten hurt in this attack. So we do not know if there are Indians also who are amongst the 63 people, 63 civilians who have been injured in this particular attack. There has been a statement that has been issued initially by the Embassy of India in Kuwait, and then there has been a statement that has been issued by the Ministry of External Affairs in India as well, where the Ministry of External Affairs has categorically condemned this particular attack. It has once again reiterated and sent out a message saying that the civilian infrastructure and civilian population in Kuwait, in the Gulf, anywhere in the Gulf, cannot be targeted, must not be targeted in this Gulf war, in this West Asia war that we are witnessing. There were, if you can have a look at these visuals where, you know, certain sections of the Kuwait airport have been completely destroyed by this drone and missile strike by Iran that was done overnight. There has been a U.S. attack on certain Iranian installations inside Iran, and what U.S. is saying is that this was an act of self-defense that was initiated by the United States of America. Just a while ago, there has been a statement from the U.S. President Donald Trump that he wants to speak to the Iranian Supreme Leader Khamenei. So that's a turnabout that has happened with regards to any sort of communication that the U.S. President is wanting to have with the Iranian leadership. But it's unfortunate. There have been previously also reports of Indian people, Indian population, Indian nationals living in Kuwait and other parts of Gulf, including Bahrain, who have lost their lives. There was one incident in Dubai as well. And what the Indian embassy is saying that they are in constant touch with the families of the bereaved, and they have also gotten in touch with these unidentified Indian nationals who may or may not have been injured in this attack.
Megha, please stay on with me. I'll come back to you. Now, UK